Quite a high percentage of vet visits by cats are due to skin diseases. Because there are so many different triggers, it's a real challenge for humans and animals alike. Today in Zooplus magazine, skin diseases in cats. A cat's skin is not only its largest sensory organ, it's also one of the most sensitive. It's the protective barrier against everything that comes from outside, i.e. the environment, and it can react acutely to disruptive factors. Often it isn't easy to determine what has triggered a skin condition. It usually takes a few visits to the vet, because while the triggers are diverse, and they can be external as well as internal, the symptoms tend to be quite similar. Additionally, many skin diseases develop gradually over a long period of time. Itching is a significant and most common symptom of a skin condition. Cats react with frequent scratching, biting, and excessive licking of the affected body parts. The symptoms and consequences, like wound infections, are unpleasant and can severely impact the animal's quality of life. This is why it's important to visit the vet as soon as possible to clarify the cause. The vet will start by asking you questions to clarify all the basic information about your cat and their symptoms. The more precisely you can describe your cat's living conditions and the development of their symptoms, the easier it will be to narrow down the likely triggers. Skin diseases in cats can have many underlying causes. They can be external stimuli, chronic underlying diseases, or immune deficiencies. Parasites are among the most common causes of skin diseases. Pre-existing conditions and a weakened immune system can compromise your cat's body defenses and skin barrier. This can then make it more difficult for the skin to ward off parasites. Allergic reactions can be caused by environmental substances. The immune system may interpret any environmental substance as dangerous. Such an excessive reaction is called an allergic reaction. As a consequence, the skin's barrier function can be disrupted. In the case of a food intolerance, the animal's body can't digest certain components of the food due to a lack of suitable enzymes and transport substances. Infections can be another cause, although these can be caused by other medical conditions. Say, for instance, your cat has a parasite infection and scratches their skin sore. This weakens the immune defense, which in turn creates an optimal breeding ground for a bacterial infection. How easy it is to diagnose will depend on the trigger. In some cases, the diagnosis can be complex, and so a whole series of veterinary visits and examination steps may be necessary. Our four-legged patient Nils has already been to the practice several times because of his recurring symptoms. A parasite check and testing for skin fungus have been done, but nothing has shown up. To rule out other diseases like hyperthyroidism, the vet will now do a blood test. Once all the tests have been done and parasitic and infectious causes, as well as any other underlying diseases have been ruled out, a likely cause could be a food allergy. This will then have to be confirmed with an elimination diet. The patient is also given some medication to relieve itching. Our cat will now be put on a complete food he has never had before. The vet recommends Analergenic from Royal Canin Veterinary range in this case. The diet will need to be strictly followed for the next 8 to 12 weeks to achieve the desired results. As cats can adversely react to a change in their diet, this should be done gradually and be discussed with the vet beforehand. Once the elimination diet has been completed, the original food is given again in consultation with the vet, or ingredients are added back into their diet separately. If symptoms reappear during this provocation test, a food allergy will be diagnosed. To ensure the cat's quality of life in the long term, the allergen, i.e. the substance that causes the allergic reaction, must be avoided. This means your cat must exclusively eat the food suitable for them. Many manufacturers offer food suitable for long-term use in these cases. For owners of a pet with allergies, consistency and discipline are required. The impact on your cat's skin and coat can be well managed if you follow the vet's advice. This way, your cat can continue to enjoy a high quality of life. Regular follow-up checks at the vet will be important. Zooplus wishes you and your pet all the best.